Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and there is a new patch out for No Man's Sky, the Cursed Expedition. We have patch 5.22 going out to all platforms except the Nintendo Switch, it looks like. So Nintendo is usually a little bit later on these anyway, but just in case, if you're playing on the Nintendo Switch, you won't see this update yet. I'm assuming it'll be out next week, hopefully before the end of the expedition. But either way, let's jump into some of the notes. Now, there are a lot of fixes in here, and I don't think they fixed everything. So there's probably another patch, or maybe they just let it ride. I don't know, because we're getting down to the wire. The expedition ends in less than a week, so I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it or not. But let's jump into what they did fix in this patch. So the first note is fixed an issue that allowed the Boundary Herald ship to be scrapped. So we cannot scrap this, I guess. That was a bug that we were allowed to begin with. We are not allowed to scrap the Boundary Herald ship. So there you go. We can't scrap it. We can't get parts from it, because we would scrap it and either you would get money for it, or if you try to get parts, it would tell you, oh yeah, you can get the left wing or the right wing, even though it's a circular ship. It would not give you anything. It would let you scrap it, but it wouldn't give you anything in return. That was a bug. I guess we're not allowed to scrap this one. There's a couple other ships we cannot scrap, and so makes sense. Okay, this one is probably not going to be able to be scrapped as well. It's a special ship. And then we have fixed an issue where in the deep water milestone would incorrectly calculate depth when you were underwater in VR. So specifically for the VR version of the game, it wouldn't count your depth right. Now it will. And then finally, we have a whole bunch of fixed an issue where it's a visual bug near large bases on Xbox. That was a big one over on Twitter, because one of the developers kind of showed it off. Fixed an issue that prevented some saves from loading, and fixed a rare memory crash. But in all these notes, there's nothing about the signal booster issue that we've been having. There was one about the bioluminescence animal, your companion, your pet. They did fix that, but I mean, there's some other bugs that they still haven't addressed yet. So I'm hoping they jump in and they fix some of those before the end of the expedition. But again, this thing, you have less than a week. So by Wednesday, I think it's probably Tuesday night coming up, you're going to have to get it done. So get in there and try to get it done if you possibly can. I do have a guide up if you're having problems with any specific milestone. There are some workarounds that I've found specifically for the finding the ancient ruins. I know that one's kind of a weird one that's bugged out as well. There's one for the swimming at a certain depth. You can dig a hole. All that kind of stuff is in the guide. I have ways to get around the bugs. You can finish the expedition. It's just a little bit weird because you have to work with the bugs. It is No Man's Sky. It's going to be buggy, but the fact that they made this a 2-week-long expedition does not give them a lot of time to fix issues. Usually they have 6 weeks. Usually they have over a month. This is less than a month. So hopefully they do replays and we can get this done again and they can get it nailed down. But that is what they fixed so far. It should be out right now if you're on Xbox, PlayStation, Steam. I just downloaded my patch this morning. Hopefully you're getting it right now, and hopefully you're finishing that expedition. So I will see you guys in the next video.